So this is like the tofu transformation. Oh, you're vegan? You must just, all you eat is tofu? And I'm like, yeah, I love tofu. You can do so much stuff with it, and I'm gonna prove it to you today. How's it going? It's Lauren from Hot for Food, and today we are gonna do another recipe. This is the type of video where I don't know what I'm gonna make today. I'm going to go through the fridge, pull out all the stuff and things and food that's in there, including leftovers, and come up with some type of idea, and you're gonna see me develop a recipe from scratch, and hopefully it turns out to be delicious. So let's get this started. Okay. Lots of food, leftovers. Where do I even begin? Well, first of all, I've got leftover tofu. I've got a lot of kale and a lot of romaine, so that's probably something I should use up. Oh, look, more tofu. Okay, we better do something with tofu. More tofu! This is leftover tofu feta. Then I fried that tofu feta from our Greek salad recipe, and I fried it for like a rice bowl and got it crispy. Then I've got this unopened package, so I don't even know if I need this, but we gotta do something with this tofu. So we're gonna have to transform it from tofu feta to something else. We have to use this, so that's what we're doing. I gotta come up with an idea first. Let's use this so we can make a salad, some Caesar salad, some lettuce wrap, what about a Caesar salad with tofu on it? No, but you know what would be crazy? Because I have so much tofu and I have to use this up because it's not gonna last much longer, is, the greatest thing about tofu is it can become anything. You can take it and you can season it and it will taste like whatever you want it to taste like. We could make tofu bacon bits, because I could just take our bacon seasoning that we use on our coconut bacon and cook it on the tofu and get it crispy. We have a Caesar salad recipe on the blog, but the dressing is made with cashews. And everyone's always saying, I'm allergic to cashews. What can I sub the cashews with? And I ignore you because I love cashews. But we could make a dressing out of tofu. A Caesar dressing out of tofu. So take basically what my Caesar dressing recipe is, but I'll show you how to make it with tofu. And then you can stop your complaining. Except then you'll be like, I'm allergic to soy. What can I use instead of tofu? So I'm gonna try and make a Caesar dressing with tofu and bacon bits with tofu. I don't really have any, I do have some bread in the freezer, so we can make a real crouton. This right now has a feta brine around it, if you remember our Greek salad recipe, so it's vinegar and almond milk, which that could also be used in the dressing. And then I'll roast some garlic, which is what I do in my normal Caesar salad dressing. Okay, let's do this. So I think that this is cubed and already kind of crispy, but in order for it to be bacon bits, I think it needs to be smaller, so I'm actually just gonna crumble it with my hands and then put the marinade over top. So I've made bacon many ways with many things. We've done cassava bacon, portobello mushroom bacon, coconut bacon, tempeh bacon. It's the exact same marinade, sometimes in different ratios depending on the amount of product you're using and the actual bacon. So I'm just gonna eyeball this and pour all the ingredients into it. Soy sauce, maple syrup, liquid smoke, smoked paprika, and sea salt. And that's it. I probably don't even need sea salt, but I'm just gonna add water. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this sit off to the side to marinate a little bit. So to do this roasted garlic, you're gonna take a whole bulb and just cut a little bit of the top off. Like that, to expose the cloves. And then I just bake it in tin foil like this. And then I put olive oil on it. And then just hit it with salt and pepper. So we're just gonna lay out the tofu bacon onto a baking sheet with parchment paper and bake it until it's crispy. So I've got my oven at 425. The garlic, normally I bake at 400, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna keep my eye on it and then kind of watch the tofu and see what happens, because I don't know. So let's try to make this tofu Caesar salad dressing now. So I'm basically gonna follow our Caesar salad dressing recipe from hotforfoodblog.com. Instead, just gonna use tofu instead of cashews. So that looks like enough. So we'll add some olive oil. So we'll add sea salt. We'll add a medjool date and nutritional yeast. And we'll add Dijon and ground pepper. Okay, we're gonna add lemon zest and lemon juice. And I'll just add a little bit of water. And don't forget about the roasted garlic. Okay, looks the same. I don't think it needs anything else. A little more water and a little more olive oil, I think. So, the bacon's been in there about 25 minutes. And it pretty much looks like bacon bits. You know what actually turned out better are the really tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. So I think this is good, 25 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. It was at 425. So far, this is a good recipe. I don't want to make croutons. I have to unthaw the bread. Maybe we could make a wrap instead, like a Caesar wrap. Now we already have a lot of tofu in here, so we wouldn't want to add, like if we did chicken, I could put a chicken breast in there. A vegan chicken breast, which I have, which we can cook up. And then cut it into strips, and then make the Caesar salad with the bacon, and then wrap it up. Because I have some wraps which we bought to make something else that we're doing. I'm changing it up. Chicken Caesar wrap with tofu bacon bits and tofu Caesar dressing. There they are, our vegan chicken Caesar wraps. And wow, can I just say, the tofu bacon bits worked out perfectly. I'm just eating the leftover salad and it's delicious. And now you guys have a substitute for cashews in our Caesar dressing, and it works so perfectly. I'm very proud of myself. These just keep getting better and better, don't they, these recipe videos? All right, I guess I should eat a wrap. You can even dip it in more dressing on the side. The only thing I wasn't sure about, it was grilling them on the flat top, because then it makes the lettuce hot and wilted, so I actually wouldn't do that. It kind of helped me for like display purposes to like make it look like that. But if you're making this at home, I would just roll it in like a nice soft wrap, keep the lettuce crunchy and cold, and then have the chicken be hot. Regardless, so good. Okay. I hope you try this one out. Whether you make just a Caesar salad with chicken on top, vegan chicken, or a Caesar salad with no vegan chicken, or wraps, or whatever. Give the dressing a try if you've avoided making it because of the cashews. And that's pretty much it. Another successful recipe. Tag us at HotForFood or hashtag HotForFood if you're making this or anything else from our channel or our blog, because we love seeing all the pictures you guys post. As you've noticed, I do see them and I like them and I comment on them because I think they're so fantastic. So keep that coming. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and following along with what we're doing here on HotForFood. Vegan Takeover is in full effect, pretty much. We'll see you next Wednesday for more HotForFood. Bye. Gimme, gimme, gimme.